Hey good people, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to do brows, lashes, hair, and nails at home. It's more like a beauty reset at home. First, I just start off with combing through my brows with a little spoolie, and then I take a razor stick and clean up underneath the brow line. But when it comes to the top brow line, I do like to start high on my forehead and just remove any hair in that area and push them down to the top of my brow line. I feel like it makes the brows stand out like you have more brows than you actually do. But it really doesn't matter for me because I do pencil in my brows every day with the NYX brow pencil. Usually I use espresso or I will use black or a combination. After I get my brows the way I want them to, I will go through and just wipe them off with a clean towel. And I'll also kind of, catch the top of that lip. If I don't use the razor stick, sometimes I'll just use the hair removal cream. But that's pretty much it. And then we will move on to our nails. So we're going to go ahead and move on to our nails, and we are doing a structured manicure, or we're going to try to anyway. And the first thing I'm going to do is use some of the cuticle remover by Sally Hansen, and I'm going to let that sit for about 15 seconds. And then after that, I'll push my cuticles back. I've been doing my nails for the last 3 months, but I've been using a lot of press-ons. This is my second time doing a structured manicure, and I do like this better than the press-on nails. You see, I'm going to struggle with this nipper. I need to get a little bit more familiar with how to hold them. I do need to get more comfortable with holding them, but I tried, and after that, I just gave up. So after that, I'm going to use this little drill set, and I am going to try to remove just a little bit of the pink polish I had on from the previous manicure. And then after that, I will go in and kind of get under my cuticle. I'm thinking I was supposed to probably do this first and then go in with the nippers. I don't know. I got to do a little bit more research on that. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then we will start with using the builder gel. So I must say, since I started doing my nails at home, it is relaxing for me. It's relaxing for me to watch people do their nails on YouTube. I usually put it on when I'm drinking my tea, about to go to bed. If it's someone like just with some nice music in the background and you don't hear the drill. Like if you have your iPad, put you on a good show, light you a candle, and you can just sit there and be at peace with your nails. And of course, the more you do it, the better you will get at it. So I'm just going to go ahead and wipe off each fingernail with some alcohol so I can get ready to apply the builder gel. So what I'm doing first is applying a thin layer, which most call the slip layer. And I am not going to cure after this. I'm going to go right back in to do the heavier bead of builder gel to make that apex or the shape. So going in with the heavier bead, you're going to try to kind of swoop from side to side with the gel. I did what I could, and then after that, I go in with a smaller brush just to carry some of that gel on the side. And I'm also keeping some alcohol in a cup to the side so I can go in and clean any gel that gets on my skin. After that, you're going to flip your hand up to kind of help self-level the gel so you can get that nice curve apex. And then I'm going to do a quick 30-second cure. I'm going to do a 30-second cure every time I apply the second layer of gel.
Thought that I would be a bit at peace by now. Yeah, you're lying in the shadows of my room. Oh, always heard your voice, I forget the sound now. You're awfully quiet while I cry out for you. Oh, I know you don't have much to say, yeah, that's clear now. But I won't keep on giving you grace while my heart's broken by you. You take the time away to clear your head out, but I had so much to say, and you let me get away still. Well, I still cry, I won't lie, but you'll never know, you'll never know if I'm fine. Am I alright? Well, you'll never know, you'll never know. You took this path on your own time without giving us a try. So we'll never know, we'll never know. You came into my life at the right point, and now you're leaving when it gets hard. Should've kept it straight from the jump. Why'd we come this far to get this far? I should leave it alone, cause there's no proof of you staying. Your mind was made up a couple months ago. Oh no, I know you don't have much to say, yeah, that's clear now. But I won't keep on giving you grace while my heart's broken by you. You take the time away to clear your head out. I don't got nothing to say. How could you let me get away still? Well, I still cry, I won't lie, but you'll never know.
Because I'm adventurous, I decided to do a few nails with like a tortoiseshell pattern. I don't have any blooming gel, so I kind of just winged it. But I went in with a lighter brown color, and then after that, I would use a little bit of the clear polish and kind of mix it in with a darker brown and a black. Sometimes I cured it and then put the little dots on. Other times I put the dots on while the polish was still wet. I do have some blooming gel coming in the mail, so I will definitely try this pattern again when I have everything I'm supposed to have. But I think it came out pretty decent for it to be my first time and not having the blooming gel. But it's definitely giving fall vibes. So for the hair, I knew I wanted something away from my face. I usually wear my hair down or back in a ponytail, and I knew I wanted it to be either like a basket weave or a fishtail. So I decided to go with a fishtail, and to be honest, I forgot how to do it. It's been about 3 years since I've probably done a fishtail style, but the gist of it is you just twist until you get 2 parts. And after that, you're just grabbing hair, and once you grab that hair, whether you're grabbing it and placing it on top of your locks or underneath your locks, you want to make sure you are keeping it separated. So if you pull something from the left side, it needs to either go over or under to the right side, and if you pull something from the right side, it needs to go either over or under on the left side. I actually mixed it up a little bit. Sometimes I went over, sometimes I went under. Honestly, I didn't care as long as there was some type of crisscross pattern. My original idea for this style was to just go halfway and just let it hang in the back. After wearing my hair like that for a day, I decided to just pull both of the sides back and do one fishtail going down the back and a little bit hanging underneath. And my arms were so tired from trying to do a fishtail in the back of my head, but it came out okay. At the beginning of this video, when I was doing my brows, I did have hair clips. That's because I had just retwisted my hair. So looking at how much money we've saved with our hair, that retwist can cost anywhere from $50 to maybe $120, and added on a style can be an additional $25 to $50. So definitely learn how to do something with your hair. So whether you have straight hair, curly hair, permed hair, or just natural hair, I feel like everyone should have one style they should be able to do on their own when they maybe can't get to the salon, or if they don't have like a whole day to do a certain style. You should have something, a go-to, a tried and true that you can do to your hair that makes you feel like very put together and just boosts your spirit. So now I'm going to go in with a little bit of hairspray to make my edges appear a little thicker than they actually are. I actually like the mascara one better. I've used it in a previous video. I'll link it in the description box. But yeah, I like to do this to make my hair look blacker, thicker than it actually is. And then I'll go in and do the typical like edge control stuff routine. I'm going to tie it up, and then I'm going to work on the fishtail in the back. Okay, we're going to take a break from the hair and we're going to go to the lashes. I've been using the Ardell underlash extensions for several months now. I do use the glue that comes in the kit underneath my lash, but I'm old school. I also use hair glue on the actual lash itself. And the key to me is to just put it at the base of where your natural lash begins. Don't put it on the waterline or your eyes will be very irritated. Also, for a more wispy look, I tend to space mine out. I feel like when you overlap them or they're super close, there's no room for that wispy look. It looks like, you know, that high clustered lash extensions. And that's fine if that's the look you're going for. After each one, I like to press it a little bit and I clamp after each one as well. And then I use the sealant and I clamp at the end. The key with the sealant is don't put it on all the way to the end of the lash. You want to put it at the root, or sometimes it'll show that you have glue or something on it. These lashes normally last me for like a week, week and a half, depending on how I've been sleeping and how I've been washing my face. I have no issues with them. I am thinking about just doing Amazon lash extensions so I can get more from my money. And now we're going to go ahead and take our scarf down. Everything is laid down. I did like the way this hairstyle came out. I will definitely do fishtail again, but maybe in a different direction or just all of my hair gathered. Here, the lashes all done. What I love about these lashes is like it's super undetectable. Like even when you're staring head on, you don't see a lash band. When you're looking underneath, you don't see a lash band. The only time I can see a lash band is if they are coming like undone on the outer area. So if you look to the side and it's like separated, you know, you'll see it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this beauty self-maintenance at home. Literally, this could probably cost you $700 to $800. So save your money.